Hello and welcome to DG360. You know, it's not easy being a streamer sometimes. I know it looks good. I mean, I know, I look good up here. And I know I make it look easy because I'm amazing. But it's not that easy to be this good looking. And we're going to talk about streaming today.
Also, I saw this. I thought this was kind of cool. I wanted to kind of share it. So Jinxie, he's like one of the most popular streamers right now.
Also, mad respect to Asmongold. Asmongold's been doing this for a long time, has a great community, and it's a lot of work. So let's see what Asmongold has to say.
And everybody always likes to talk about how
I'm gonna add my own experience.
The people that are popular are just popular because they got lucky. And look at this. In September of 2019, he streamed to one viewer 29 times.
Been there.
Now he's one of the top subscribed people on Twitch. Isn't that nuts? To himself. Yep, he keeps grinding anyway.
That literally means he was the only person there, man. I've been there. I've done that. I don't have the ability to stream every day. I wish I did. If I had the ability to stream every day, I'd be so happy. And I think that we'd be much farther along in terms of the amount of people here. Like, I can only stream like 2 days out of the week. But some of these guys, man, they just grind. Like 29 days, 29 streams. That means every day he was streaming to one person, himself. Every day for a month, he streamed only to himself, man. Hold on a second.
Yes, sir. You're not going to hate me. Yeah.
He's rocking the shades too, man. Who is this dude? I'm not familiar with who this dude is, but man, that is commitment. That's legendary. That's legendary. That is legendary. I had, like, by the second or third week, I think I had like not much, 3 or 4 people, man. And they always rotated. And for the longest time, it was just like 3, 4, 3, 4. Then it was 4, 5, 4, 5, back down to 3, up to 8, back down to 6, up to 10. Like, it just kept fluctuating until even now. Not too many people because they can't stand me. And the ones that can, I love because they're just as crazy as I am. But generally now on the streams, we have what, like anywhere from 25 to 40-ish now, so it's building up. But the level of commitment you need as a streamer to make it, you gotta do it. You gotta do the do, man. You gotta do it.
He kept grinding anyway. And that's what happens. He's entertaining. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. But I figured I'd show you guys that because there's a lot of people that don't really ever respect the grind. They don't ever respect the amount of effort and time that you have to put into something in order to make it successful. Yeah. They just see the end result and they're mad because it's not them. That's it.
Not true. No, they're not all of them are mad. I think Asmongold has so many fucking followers now, he kind of forgot the roots, man. But they're not always mad. I mean, like
29 streams are a straight.
This is why Asmongold stays in the house a lot, man.
Year. Well, no, 29 streams in September of 2019.
Right.
You have to just read it, right?
Did you guys hear that? Hold on, I'm gonna rewind this.
Streams.
Hold on. This is great.
They just see the end result and they're mad because it's not them. That's it. 29 streams are a straight year. Well, no, 29 streams in September of 2019. You have to just read it, right? That's it. How long did it take you? With my videos and everything.
What's up? You are good.
How long did it take me to get popular? Well, like if you're talking about on,
I'm still not popular.
He streamed to one viewer for a year straight.
I do this because I love
for
to
a
do
year
it.
straight. Yeah.
First off, let me just say, if you're doing this to be popular, if you're thinking about streaming to be popular, don't even fucking stream. Don't be that person, man. You know, that's a whole nother game you don't want to play. If you love doing this, do it, period. And don't worry about how many viewers you got. That's my best advice I can give to people that want to start doing this type of thing. Also, have a fucking personality. Or at least if you don't have a personality, learn. Get on his stream and fail a few thousand times. And then you know what? You're going to develop a personality. But do it. If you've got the desire to do it because you have the desire to do it for the right reasons, that you like to do it. Because people are going to see right through you. People are going to look at you and know who you are. If you're getting up there and you're doing it for the popularity, they're just going to be like, peace out. They're going to see it right off the bat. No matter how hard you try to disguise it, they're going to sniff it out and they're going to see you for a fake, and you're not going to be popular, which is, you know, isn't that life? Isn't that how life teaches you, you know? So please do this because you love to do it, because you want to do it, because you're a creator, or because you just like to vent or talk or build a community or make cool shit. You know, do it for those reasons and remember why you did it. Don't worry about the popularity or the fame. It's either going to happen or it won't. And don't focus on it. Just don't focus on that.
Only shows September, so that's what I was talking about. In my first year of streaming, I think that I either got to, was it 20,000 subscribers or 10,000?
Wow.
And that was doing YouTube videos. Or sorry, that was just making WoW YouTube videos.
That's amazing. Good for him. You know, and with Asmongold, man, he did something. It was a whole combination of variables. It was his personality. It was his style. It's the content that he put out. It was, you know, his research on how to best reach an audience. It was a whole bunch of combining factors. It was his fans that helped him along the way. A lot of times people don't realize that it involves a lot of different variables to get there. And sometimes they're not going to line up the way that you expect them to. And sometimes they do. And for when it happens, and God willing, you know, if you're doing this type of thing, it does for you and you just are doing it for the right reasons, God bless you, man. You know, because you got the commitment and you got the drive and you're going to keep going. You're not going to give up. And you do it because you love to do it. A long time ago, I got trapped in a game like that. I talk about that every once in a while on the morning streams. A long time ago, I got trapped in that. These days, the only reasons I like views is because I know it's growing the community. Like these days when I look at my analytics and I'm like, okay, like how many people, like I'm going to show you right now, like how many people are watching right now on the YouTube channel. Let's just go look at it, shall we? Woo! So we got another giveaway. Sorry about that. That's me being silly. But let's look at our analytics here. Let's see. So if we look at it in the last 48 hours, let's break it down. Okay, so this is cool. This is like when you're a content creator, you get analytics like these. When you start cranking out, you know, good vibes and you're doing the thing that you love, you get to see what the results are. You get to see, okay, let's measure it. Like this is measuring it. So like in the last hour, I got 235 views. In the last hour, I got 235 views. Over the span of 2 days, I got 13,500 views. So that's what, 6,500 views every day. I think I'm averaging 5,000 views-ish a day. That's nice. I'm averaging like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 subscribers a day. It depends. That's nice. I'm putting out highlights for people from our live stream. It's cool, right? Use this only to help build your community if that's what you're into. Frankly, this shit is all I used to care about. I barely even look at this shit anymore. Like really, when it comes to it, I barely even look at this shit anymore. I'm not too concerned about it. I used to be in this all the time. Like I'd say about a good 5, 6, 7 years ago, I just like all I would do is like views. Like what? But that comes through, man. That bleeds through, and that's just a poison. That's just a poison way to think, man. You're just killing yourself. Use it as a tool to help yourself grow your community, and that's it. That's it. You know, if you're noticing like upswings or downswings, then look at what's doing well and look at what's not, and then make rational decisions. Like, okay, do I want to steer the channel this way? Do I want to, you know, like use it as a tool. If you're using this to determine your self-worth, you've done it wrong. You're doing it wrong. If you're using this to determine who you are as a person, you're not in it for the right reason. You're doing it wrong. This only multiplies when you don't give a shit too much about it. That's when it works. It'll start working when you stop worrying so much about this and you just remember the reason why you started. If you remember the reason why you started every single day, when you do this, your content will be better. People will agree and be there for you because they're like, hey, this guy, I can relate to this dude. They will understand that the dude that they are watching or dude that pretty much is just like they are. I'm sorry about that because that would mean you're completely crazy and I'll have to admit you to a mental hospital very shortly if you're like me. But you can't get obsessed with this. Can't get obsessed with this.
And then streaming, honestly, well, like whenever I started streaming.
And also, I have Twitch, and also for people that are like, well, I watch you on Twitch. Great. I love that. I love when you're live. Like, I personally love the live. If you're watching on YouTube, sharing, like, if you're watching on Twitch, hey, thank you. I love you for being here live. And I've got a whole different set of analytics over there on Twitch, you know? But again, I'm only using that as a tool to help grow the community so that we can have a lot of people here and a lot of cool chill times. That's it. I love growing communities. I love learning about people. I love the fact that we have fun Thursday, Friday, period. The end. End of story. It's what I love doing. I love hanging out with you. I love finding things with you. I love the stuff that you find. Like you guys found this. We're watching it. That's what I love. You know, at the end of the day, I look forward to every single day. I look forward to Thursday and Friday every single day. Every single day it's not Thursday and Friday, I'm actually looking forward to Thursday and Friday because I love it. Because I love spending time with you. Period. Simple as that. Keep it simple. That's it.
Streaming, my YouTube channel was already pretty popular. And so the first stream that I ever did, I had like 250 viewers. And then the second stream I had 1,000. And so it did really well, really fast. And then like probably 2 or 3 months after that, we were getting like 5,000 to 9,000 viewers. And so it was a lot.
Now let's talk about the Star Citizen economy.
I mean, obviously I did a lot of YouTube videos before then. I streamed really late at night. Nobody else was on. And also I thought the streams were pretty good. And so that's it. How'd you have 250 viewers in your first stream? Simple. I just made a YouTube video. I told people I was going to do a stream. And I said, tune in. That's it. Yeah, do you remember your first oh shit paycheck? I remember screenshotting my bank account balance when it was over $1,000. And then I immediately spent all the money on a new computer.
No.
Yeah, I remember that. Today you can't only do Twitch. Well, I never only did Twitch because I thought that was a mistake. How many subs did you have on YouTube whenever you started streaming?
He's right. You got to spread yourself over multiple platforms. That's why I'm on Twitch and YouTube. He's right. Like if you need more eyeballs to do what it is that you want to be seen by others or grow your community, you have to be on multiple platforms. Like, so that's a good pointer. You know, this is from Asmongold and myself, from people that have been doing this a long time. You got to spread yourself out on different platforms. I think one of the real reasons I'm not growing as much as I should be is I'm not on TikTok. I will not be on TikTok. Yeah, at my own detriment, I will not be on TikTok. I know Tencent owns the shit out of it. I know that the CCP's involved, and I know that all their data, all my data will be the CCP's data, and I can see TikTok for what it is. It might sound conspiratorial, it might sound like I'm a tinfoil hat dude. It just makes the most sense to me. Like Occam's razor. Like, I know what's going on, so I don't bother with TikTok. I was thinking about X. I was thinking about, you know, because I guess they do live streaming on X now, but I don't know how many people are using X, you know? And yeah, my data's out there already, but I don't need to just hand it over to the CCP. You know what I'm saying? Red Bear. By the way, Red Bear's here. I got to push the button. I love this. Hold on. You gotta watch out. He's got the critical soul. He's Red Bear. He's number one. Red Bear. It's good to see you, Red Bear. It's good to see you. A super mod, Red. But can we hear it for all the mods in the chat today, by the way? Thank you, all my mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the ever-living, loving life out of you. I appreciate you guys. Always keeping it real. Appreciate you.
Again, like 10,000. Like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, maybe 20, like probably 10 to 20,000, somewhere around there. You also caught the rise of the streaming wave? No, I don't really think so. I remember whenever I first started streaming, a lot of the people were saying then that they wish they had started streaming in 2011 and 2012 because they felt like they missed the wave. I remember that was like a very common sentiment because there were people like Lyric and Summit and Soda Poppin' that everybody felt like was like grandfathered into, being successsul, and no people felt like, oh well we can't get there anymore. But the truth is that you can be successful. Anybody can be successful. It doesn't matter what time you start. You just have to put in the effort and be popular or not be.
He's so right, except about be popular part, which he's going to correct himself on. But he's so right. You just got to put in the time and do the due diligence, man, and just keep doing it and learn. But learn. Just don't butt your head up against a wall and expect your head not to hurt if you keep doing it. You know, like you got to learn from your mistakes. You seriously got to keep improving. You got to keep improving everything about it that you do. Transitions and audio and video and artwork and engagement. And there's a lot of facets to this other than just what it is that you're creating or what it is that you're doing, but the peripheral, things that you can do for others in your community, like our giveaways, things that we do here. You got to make sure that you're putting out, you're putting yourself out there and you're being as honest with your audience as you are to yourself. I think that's super important. I really don't think that a lot of content creators and streamers do that. I think that's why Asmongold's so successful. There's not a lot of people that are comfortable with putting themselves out there. And you know what? I understand that. There's people out there and don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it then. But if you're going to do this, like you got to be comfortable enough to be yourself. Like some people, if they get in front of a camera, they feel like they got to be like, oh, hey, yeah. I know at times I can be that way, but like I always like to keep it real. If I'm doing all this stuff, it's because like I'm silly. I'm a clown and I like to entertain and make people laugh. But at the end of the day, you have to be as real with your audience as you are to your own self. Or you're not gonna make it in this field. You're just not.
Be popular. Obviously, that's circular. Be entertaining. Would you advise people to do the same? Start making videos on YouTube, then go to Twitch? Yeah, I think that the best way to make it successful on Twitch
or you got to play a character, real good, like Dr. Disrespect. Or like if you got to have a purpose or a goal. You don't always have to be yourself. Right. Like you got to commit to a character. If you're not going to be yourself, right? If you're not going to be your genuine self and or maybe you like to act, right? Or be a perpetual clown and make people laugh. And you got to come on and you got to be a character, like a Dr. Disrespect. The dude that like Dr. Disrespect is hilarious, man. That guy comes on all dressed up. He's got the stash and the shades, man. Dr. Disrespect, man. Come on. That dude commits to that character so damn good, man. That's why he made it. Yes, find your niche. Thank you, Wooks. Wooks is keeping me on point. Wooks, he's like, find your niche. That's really the key. Right. And Aether says, to be fair, it's not just about time. It's like in real life. Some people are just magnetic to others. Sometimes that's through knowledge. It can be generosity, kindness, fun, anything. You've got to be yourself and people will enjoy your company. Very well said. Very well said, Aether. Or have a bikini and a hot tub. That was good. That was good, Stunner. That was good. Macabre says, I know he's successful, but I stopped watching Markiplier years ago because he started acting over the top. In the beginning, his reactions were genuine, and then he obviously started acting nuts, scared, and loud on purpose. Yeah, you know, being in this field, Macabre, that is a really excellent comment, man. I used to watch Markiplier as well, and then I felt like there was a level of fake about some of Markiplier's way of being. That, like, I felt a difference. I felt that difference as well. That's something I kind of make sure to contend with. The more successful I get, I got to make sure that I have these moments with you guys. Like, I don't want to ever get to a level where I'm coming on here and I'm like, hey, you know, like, just, you know, falling in some weird type of routine and losing myself. Like, that's, I think, my worst fear. I think my worst fear is that the entertainer in me will, like, take over everything. And so, like, I got to balance myself out. So you guys balance me really good. You guys actually balance me, like, really good in the morning. I think that's why in the morning on the morning show, I take the time out to talk to all of you, you know, because I want to root myself in the community. I want to root myself in the real. And then, you know, we get into the platter and we start watching these things and I kind of get like, oh, you know, entertainment eyes. But I want to make sure at the very root of it all that I am not going to get lost in that kind of role. You know, I want there to be authenticity. I really want there to be authenticity.
Be successful on Twitch is to use other platforms to grow your Twitch, and then
right, Maddie,
kind of use that as a springboard.
I love Maddie. That's exactly what I was saying earlier, Maddie. Maddie said sincerity is a hard thing to fake. Absolutely 100% correct. Maddie coming in like a boss. Good morning, Maddie. I love Maddie's attitude. I love Maddie's view on life. She's a great addition to the show. Has anybody seen Mary lately? I'm worried about Mary. I'm going to have to DM her and make sure she's okay. I haven't seen Mary in a bit. But Maddie's right. Sincerity is, you can't fake it. Like, people will sniff right through that. I was talking about that earlier, Maddie. People are going to be watching somebody, and if somebody's not genuine, you can tell right off the bat. And that's what I was telling people earlier before you got in here, Maddie. Is just like, if you want to do this, then you be your genuine self, or you commit to a character like Dr. Disrespect does, you know? But yeah, Maddie's right. Maddie's right. I love these comments. You guys are so great. I just love reading your comments. Good morning, Hammer Dookie. Holy shit, Hammer Dookie.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna eat me.
You're back. Hammer Dookie, I missed you so much, bro. How you doing, man? I love Hammer Dookie. Hammer Dookie was one of the first fans ever that had a name where I was like, holy shit, Hammer Dookie's got the best name. Hammer Dookie's got the best name in the world. I love Hammer Dookie. Hammer Dookie. I'm very happy you're back. It's good to see you, Hammer Dookie. It's good. Same here. Double shifts. Oh, you're working double shifts, bro? Well, thanks for coming back home, bro. We've all missed you, man. I have missed you. It's good to see you.
That's what I would say. And be entertaining, get 10 million tips. Well, I mean, hopefully, right? Survivorship bias. Well, everybody always says survivorship bias. You're right. But who do you want to take advice from? You want to take advice from somebody who survived or somebody who didn't? Like, think about it like that. A lot of times people see like the last, you know, going from 8 to 10, but they don't see going from 1 to 7. And so it's always good to see that, you know, people that, you know, like Jinxie, for example, he just started streaming randomly and, you know, streamed consistently every day.
How you doing, buddy?
And you grind for long enough and you're entertaining and people like what you're doing. And it'll work. It's that simple. Did you ever collab with you for a month?
Execute always gets on me about the fact that my PC rig is a piece of poop. My friend Execute coming in here, man. Always reminded me. Always reminded me. I love him. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Good morning to you, or good afternoon or evening over there. I'm sure it's late. Probably laid on the other side of the earth, I'd imagine. Science tells me like it's that it must be so. It's good to see you execute. Yeah, I played Star Citizen. Excuse asking about the games I played. I played Star Citizen last week. I was very happy. I had a couple hours of play, which was really nice. And also some League of Legends and a little bit of Modern Warfare and some Apex. So like I kind of put my BRs in there. So that was my gaming platter last week. This week I didn't get much because, you know, my life's hectic, dude. And I really wish I could put some gaming content up here. I really wish I had a PC that would give you guys the quality that you deserve. I know that my friend Predator Mounts, by the way, friend of the channel, Trip, I haven't seen Predator Mounts in a while. Let's give him his little, like, you know. Get mounted. This message brought to you by Predator Mounts. I have installed the 3070. You guys will be happy to hear. I finally got the PC working with the 3070 in it. However, still subpar for whatever reason. I get a lot of artifacting. I get a lot of screen tears. And I've tried multiple different types of drivers with the 3070. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at just starting over with a new motherboard, new memory. I think my drives are fine. I would like more storage, but yeah, I gotta save up, execute, you know. But the cool thing is I did get the 3070 in there, but it seems like my computer can't handle it. It seems like because I got an old chip, Pentium, you know, so the processor's not able to like keep up, I think, in terms of what the 3070 can do. And no matter how much I tweak it, I still get too much artifacting. It tends to happen when I use OBS and I start to record. I push record. So I was looking at the drivers that I have with OBS, and I've spent days upon days of time trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I've come to the conclusion that I just need to start fresh, get a new motherboard, get new memory. I'm going to need a new cooling system. I'll use the case I have. I'll use the 3070. But I need new sticks. I need new memory. I want to go with the DDR5s. And I really want to crank it up before I even put the gameplay out there. And the problem is I just don't have any money right now. And every time I get the money, it goes away. Like yesterday, Devin had to get his wisdom teeth taken out. $2,000. You heard it. $2,000. And that's after Trip had helped me out getting hooked up with like the right people. And I'm broke as a joke. The last time I saved up, the car. Don't even get me started. I sunk $2,000 in my car. So it's like I'm not going to let that get me down. And this is one of the reasons why you can always be guaranteed that when I'm coming here, I'm coming correct. I am genuine. I am here sitting in front of you telling you my life. And I'm doing this because I love to do this. I love to hang out and de-stress with you guys and watch this. So eventually, when I have that money, we're going to have ourselves some gaming on the channel. And I can't wait for that moment. I really can't. But like right now, yeah, I'm perpetually stuck. So it sucks. Not going to think about it. I'm going to, like, just so you guys are aware of my gaming situation, because, you know, this used to be called the games, and there was lots of games. And I get it. But all in all, I realized, like, this is really what I love to do. I love just to sit around and bullshit with you guys and have, like, fun and seeing what you guys are watching shit together with you and just, like, you know, pontificating our days together. Maddie's asking a pretty cool question. She says, here's a question. Do you really need to game for Twitch? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, there's plenty of different types of content on Twitch, like radio shows and you know, podcasts and vlogging and stuff on Twitch. Me personally, I think with our format and the fact that we switched to like a morning show and like variety has been working very well. We've been doing this for nearly 3 years and I'm having a blast doing it. So like, I don't think that personally we need the gaming. I just love to game, you know? So eventually, yes, I do have this desire to put gaming content on the channel once again. Aether says, don't worry, things will improve. Just got to hang in there. Yes, they will, Aether. You got to always look at the bright side of life, right, bro? And Maddie says, but you've been successful without it. Thank you, Maddie. That's nice of you to say. That's nice of you to say. I'm always in this like success in itself, the definition of success, I think, should be, are you happy? You know, like at the end of the day, I think like just the looking at like what does success mean to people. My definition of success is just, are you happy? and I am, despite all my crazy life and one of the reasons I'm happy is because I get to be here with you guys, like really. So I don't think that the channel needs gaming to be successful at all. I think we've already proven that. I think we've proven that this model right here that we've got, this template, is all it needs. But I do want to add some gaming for spice, you know? Yes, Execute asks, when you put money in your wallet, does it jump right out? Yes, it's allergic to my wallet. Right. Not of my own accord, though. It's all these outside influences, man. It's all these outside influences. Coob says, 70% of my time playing Star Citizen, I'm just standing or sitting somewhere in station chatting anyway, says Coob. That's funny. Coob. Where's Coob, man? Coob. Staple. You're a staple of the channel. You're a staple of the channel, man. XQ says, we stream for SC and we get in trouble if we play the game. We just answer questions for 3 hours plus, says XQ. Yeah, dude. I love XQ. By the way, if you guys aren't familiar, go to InfoRunners. Can somebody link InfoRunners in the chat, man? I love Execute. He's my friend, man. Execute's a friend. Let's see here. Keep looking forward and don't stick too long in the past as you are good. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I love all these comments. I get lost in these comments. For people on YouTube, by the way, you know, just deal with it. Get here live. If you're watching on YouTube, share and like, and come over here to the live show. We have a really good time.
I would like my character, 20k followers in a month, but yeah, you have to grind all platforms. If I would collab with you for a month and people would like my character, I'd have 20k followers in less than a month.
Good to see you, buddy.
This is always a massive delusion that people that don't understand how content works have. They think that if somebody else hosts them or brings them on their stream, that somehow this is what they need in order to be successful.
No, yeah, no, it helps definitely. Like having people raid the channel's really nice. Like Cobra does that all the time for us. Subliminal does that. Noob has done that. You know, there's so many people that do that for us. The Eradicator's done that. There's so many great people out there that help us out, that send raids, but it's not the only reason. The real reason is just shine like a diamond. Shine like a diamond. Just shine bright like a diamond. Okay? All right? Like, you know, this is why I call Backspace, one of the creators in the channel right now, a diamond in the rough. Because he keeps shining. Because Backspace keeps shining, man. And someday, they're going to see the sparkle, man. You just got to keep shining. You're a diamond. You keep shining, man. Doesn't matter how much rough is around. Doesn't matter. People are going to eventually see you, man. You know? DG Diamond 360 says Dab Digit. Well, Hammer, cubic zirconia, you're still shining as a cubic zirconia, Hammer. Sanders says, that's one thing about Twitch I think is beautiful. There's a community amongst you streamers, and I think it's awesome. I really love that too, Sanders. I really love that I talked about that earlier, Sanders, you know? I talked about that earlier. Like, it's great to Execute here and Backspace here, and we got members of Viva La Dirt League that come in, and we got Thrill Seeker that comes in, and we got, like, so many people that have, like, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers. I Am Krusty comes in. And they all chill with us, man, because we're offering, like, not just reactions, but, like, constructive criticism. Thank you, Calamity. DG Diamond. Thank you, Calamity. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's a great community here. You know, I think that a lot of content creators come here to get that constructive criticism to help them create what it is that they love.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. It doesn't matter if you're not entertaining. And that's just the way it is. Lazy, shitty streamers. Well, it's also people just like they see it from that perspective because they don't really understand it.
I agree with him.
He was massively, DM is a great example. He was massively grinding before he watched his video. Yeah, Darth Microtransaction is a great example. Like I remember watching his videos and he was established even in Diablo Immortal. What happened to Jacksepticeye, but he was also already entertaining. There are people that gain a popularity by streaming and making content with other people. But I think that somebody like Jacksepticeye would have been popular regardless. This just made it happen faster. Nothing will matter if the person isn't entertaining. And if people don't like watching their...
Yeah, and if you're not entertaining and you want to do this and you have got the desire to do it, keep doing it. You know, you'll get entertaining. You'll just fail a million times, but that's okay. Get up. Get up. You got the drive. You got the en fuego en el corazón. You got the fire in the heart. You keep showing up. You keep doing it, and you learn. You keep learning. It's good to see you, Miss Java B. It's DG Friday morning. How you doing, hon? It's good to see you here. I love Miss Java B. I love saying Miss Java B's name. It's Miss Java B.
Their content. That's all. That is the beginning and the end. I think some people don't understand that being genuine goes a long way. Being genuine is such a bad idea. Don't be genuine. If your genuine self is boring and unlikable, then don't be genuine.
We're set, aren't we, Miss Java?
Don't do that.
We're set.
Be entertaining.
You got to. He's right. You got to.
Be likable. Be yourself unless yourself.
I don't know if you have to be likable. I've seen a lot of people like Angry Joe who's got that like angry vibe on him, but he is likable, and that's why he's likable, because he's like always like upset about something. Angry Joe is always upset about something. He is very aptly named. You know what I mean? But he's still likable. You know, he's still likable.
Self sucks, then be somebody else. That's right. Do you consider yourself likable? And also dislikable.
Irritated with the fact that other people that you know say it, and that's what irritates you, and then you bring.
By the way, can I just get some applause for being one of the only streamers that can, you know, magically create this format for you where you have 3 streamers at the same time going? It just happens to be this way. It's meant to be. You think that you did this, Pepe? You didn't do this. This has naturally happened. This is like a natural, organic thing that's happening here. You see? You see the flow? Slow and low. Let yourself go. That is the tempo. That is.
Bring it up to me. So don't say you're not irritated with it. But you
like
say it when someone else does.
It's a streamer sandwich. We're just pieces of bread. We're just pieces of bread right now. Asmongold and I, we're just pieces of bread. I would like to say I'm kind of like I don't know what you'd say. Like I'm just like your classic Italian. Asmongold probably a slice of sourdough. I'm not quite sure what she is in the middle yet.
When I first started streaming, I grinded like crazy. I was at home and that's all I did. And I'm glad I did because I needed to grind out the hours, but I'm finally in a spot with my streaming career where I can let up a little bit. And I'm tired.
This is always a mistake. You never let up. If you want to let up, then don't be surprised.
Aether's saying, you know, there is something I kind of disagree with about being yourself because that's sustainable. But if you're not entertaining, then accept it and move on. Don't do something you're not suited to. Yeah, like tech channels, like a lot of tech channels. You're right, Aether. You don't necessarily have to always be entertaining. You're absolutely right. Like sometimes if you're factual and you're just bringing like information, you're absolutely right about that, Aether. You're absolutely right about that. You know, it's interesting. The more we talk about this, more facets and the more genres we're getting into. We're almost like categorizing the entire the media that exists out there, right? Right.
As when other people let up. Like, let me show you guys. Never stop going big dick. We'll look at the at this channel and also my alt channel. I never stopped. Until I stopped streaming on this account, I was putting in the same hours, more hours, whenever I was successful. 2022, the last time that I streamed very regularly.
This music, yeah. What is up with this music, man? This is the thing, man. If I ever get to this level, right? I want to hire an editor, like Asmongold hired an editor, to put like amazing dramatic music over my speeches. Like everything that I said right now, if we could just have some like amazing, hold on one second. Pepe, hold on. Pepe, give us some amazing dramatic music if you can. Please, Pepe. Please. One thing I learned about this in my journey is that you never give up. Every day you wake up, no matter how hard life is hitting you, you wake up with a smile. You wake up ready to go. Challenge accepted. Oh, you're trying to ruin my life? Life? Are you trying to ruin my life? You gotta ask life that question when you wake up. Are you gonna be my friend today, life, or am I gonna have to whip you into shape? Life, you're gonna be my little bitch today. I'm gonna show you what's up. You're not gonna make me your bitch. You're not gonna smack me around, life. No, life. No, life. You're not gonna do that because I'm gonna make this day my day. I'm gonna make this the best day that I can. Like that, Pepe? Was that good? Was that good? I'll accept the bitch part. I could have left the bitch part out. You think I probably offended some people? Like, who possibly would I offend, though? But I'm always offensive? Oh, God damn it, Pepe.
Look at that. 200 hours streamed. 145 hours.
But anyway, when I get to that level of popularity, I want somebody to edit that music in. One day I will have the money and I'm going to hire an editor. And that's what I'm looking for. You understand that? Creators out there, you understand. Put the ones in the chat if you felt that. I feel like I was a little bit more inspirational than Asmongold on that. You know, the sound levels might have been off because of Pepe, but I feel like I need to see some ones that if you enjoyed that inspirational speech. Yeah, 1.762 says Aether. Damn it. Okay, so we got some people feeling me in here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Or streamed. 193.
I could have kept going. I could have kept going, Calamity.
178.
Aether says, like, this is why I know I couldn't stream. It's because there always comes a time where I need alone time and can't express myself to others. Need to recharge. I lack the social battery that you need to be consistent. Interesting. Right. Miss Java B was feeling me. Look at all the ones in here. You guys are making me feel so good. You know what? I would just end it here. I don't need to watch the next 13 minutes of this. I mean, this is what people say all the time about me. Oh, this guy, he talks over all the videos. Oh my God. And I'm like, I say to myself, just be yourself. If I listened to all the people that hated me, I wouldn't be here. You should see how many comments I get. This guy, this bald guy, he talks over everything. He pauses all the time. I can't even enjoy what it is that the man's watching because I am then forced to watch this bald man. I didn't sign up to watch this bald man. This man is merely a reactor. I'm not a reactor. How dare you? I'm an enhancer. I'm an enhancer, baby. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Welcome to DG360. Wrong, Pepe, it's the wrong transition. Welcome to DG360.